Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary, episode number 37, I think. Deep into this war, which has narrowed in its participants slightly with the collapse of Russia. We took our 10 points and ran, but then immediately had our budget slashed by an overzealous budget review committee. Basically, my money got too high, which I'm still at the point where my money is almost too high. I think that part of the reason why all that happened is my tensions were so high with three nations at like tension 50. Yeah, it's at 69 with Germany and 65 with USA. So the budget does scale with tension, which is how you can tell how much your budget is going to go up when you're at war with Germany. It's going to be, it's 5 times higher for Germany, but that's only 1/6 of the contributors, so, really it's should be still a significant increase. And that's only from the contribution of money that comes from tensions. Anywho, let's just move on. I know I said that these guys are old, but I have this strong feeling that they are being scrapped, unless we're losing them very quickly, which the messages won't probably show me. So I'm just going to go take the... I'm going to make the move to open these for a refit. So we'll just add the K-guns. And that's that. So I'm going to have to refit all of them. I have a feeling that we're not quite... that we might be losing some of these. So let's refit all of them. 105 to 176, I want to show something here. Good. Okay, so now the 176, I believe, 94, I don't think that this is, yeah, exactly. I don't think this is like not a required amount. The ship number dropped, but the second number is just the number, the ASW I have contributing from aircraft. That's just mostly from our floatplane our flying boats. And I do get flying boats, this is the motivation, that they double as bombers and really good ASW. Now, I think the only obsolete ships that we have at this point are destined for the graveyard, are probably going to be scrapped, and that includes the Bojeva Korodnaka. I mean, 16 aircraft is just not enough to warrant her sticking around when I can make a much more efficient 34 aircraft light cruiser or light carrier if I wanted. And that might not be a bad idea considering that we only have torpedo protection. Wait, we have torpedo protection 3 now, right? Yeah. Which might be enough to okay a carrier. I feel like the carriers are just the main way you're going to lose them is through torpedoes, so I'd rather not. And these will all be scrapped. So we'll have a very light Navy after this. Decline that one. And hey, look, what do you know? The war is a terrible strain on our society. There is a very real risk of a popular uprising, and the Kaiser is considering offering the enemy a compromised peace. What is your response when asked for advice? If we quit now, our sacrifices will have been in vain, except for the capitulation of Russia and the acquisitions thereof. We should push on for just a little more to secure total victory. I don't know. This is interesting because I don't know how to interpret this. I don't know how to interpret it. What does it mean, a compromise peace? Does that mean we're willing to not take territory? Does that mean that we're going to give territory? Because of the ambiguity here, I'm going to choose the top option. Okay, triple turrets on light cruisers. That's pretty cool. You know what? That's probably going to... Yeah, I know what I'm doing next. We're getting light cruisers, which I've kind of been holding off on for a while. Okay, so let's see. Well, we commissioned a whole bunch of submarines. Flying boat squadron has re-equipped. Okay, we're getting the 75Bs in there, I guess. It seems to have taken a while. Aha! Patrolling aircraft thwarts the radar. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that this could happen. Patrolling aircraft can thwart it. Anyways, we need to avoid being blockaded here. And the lower budget, by the way, that when they take the money away, that it should reduce the strain on the people. It's kind of cool. There is like a natural budget for the governments in this game. And when you like, gimme, get more and more money, I think it eventually puts the nation into unrest mode. And even if that's not true, I'd like to believe it is. That way I feel less bad about losing money sometimes, like with those events. I think we're just going to keep going. I mean, the budget's not that bad, 535. Okay, battle and sport. I didn't even remember we're... Battle and sport of land combat. Oh, we already invaded. That's right, we're still in land combat, so we definitely need to accept this. Okay, we'll accept this as well. Okay, and we'll decline that one. There has been widespread demonstrations demanding peace and bread. The government is seeking your advice. We should sound out the enemy government for a possibility of a negotiated peace. Prestige negative, negative. That's my most important stat, my prestige. Or we should divert resources from the military to ensure basic living standards for the population. That is a really interesting option. That is really interesting. So let me kind of talk about this just for a second. Obviously the top one, we push on. We like kind of flog the soldiers, or flog the civilians even. Go on, we just need to go on a little bit longer. This one is not particularly appealing, because like I said, that could result in an unknown consequence. I mean, we are winning, but not by that much. Now this last one, what I'm not sure is, what I feel is this will divert, just like I said, from the natural budget we get something. This will put some of our budget back towards the people, which means natural budget of the nation is unchanged. Whereas this one can increase the natural budget, and this one can possibly decrease it. But the bottom one is like we can sacrifice our local budget to potentially increase even better the national budget, because we can push on longer in this war and hopefully get a peace. But I don't feel like either of these people are going to succumb to our submarine warfare, despite the fact that we are kicking up, I'm not sure, 10 submarines or so. I want to try it though. Let's actually try this option and see what happens. Conservative Party derails the plans for social reforms. Okay, fine. We tried. Lighter bomb load. But only on, I mean, the heavy is the same, so it doesn't really matter. Faster, much lower range. We're not going to accept this now. Oh, man. It's really, this is, I would say, one frustration. I mean, it's not, maybe it's because we're blockaded. I don't know. Probably because we're blockaded, but how is it that we did not succeed after they declined, which means complete loss, total defeat, and all those battles that were supporting the land combat? I guess it's just one of those things that even if you fight the battle, even if you fight all the battles you can correctly, the land forces may still just RNG out. But this one might have been due to blockade. Okay, well, what do we do? Another thing I just thought about is, wow, 20,000 was taken away from the budget, so it was a significant decrease. And unrest level is still going up, so I think we are just going to have to end this war. I mean, basically, the prognosis is not positive. Things are not looking good here. We're ahead, but we're not going to get any more ahead. Unless, yeah. So they're declining these battles, which is a little bit weird. Okay. I have a feeling that the war will be accepted at some point. So we're going to keep pushing on. Okay. Well, I don't really want to go to war with France. That would not be ideal. I do want more submarines, though. Man, I want more submarines. Just need to end the war. 16 months. I mean, we are not going to still be at war in 16 months. That's okay. Combat radius for their flying boat is only 260? Yikes. The fighter Boeing Wildcat. Huh. The Boeing Wildcat. Poor Northrop Grumman. Or Grumman. 3, 150, 118. So 3, 150, 118. 3, 150. 3, 150, 118 or whatever. So I think we're doing okay. Looks like we have a much faster fighter. And it looks like it's time for us to also put an order in for the next one. So you have longer range. Everything is better on the top one, except for bomb load. But you're also poor. So I think I'd actually rather the higher reliability ones. Which means I might obsolete this one. You know what? I won't do it during the war. I'll obsolete it after. We'll probably get a new medium bomber. Torpedo bomber looks like it's the next thing up. So this is not bad though. That's pretty good. 145. So well, we'll just, I mean, torpedo bomber. Go for the range. Go for speed, I think. Yeah, range and speed. Let's see how that works. Gibraltar. So technically when we decline and they decline twice, that should be generally an increase in our victory points. 130 and 330 for their medium bomber. Okay, wait, 130 and 330? No, so apparently they have also a different one, which is 150. Wow, medium bomber on a top speed of 150, that's fast. 156 for 222. But that's also only a 1,400 pound bomb. Torpedo bomber, 132, wow, 280 is good. Better submarines just when we laid down our submarines. I think we'll scrap. Oh, wow. Falkland Islands. It's funny. We might as well, I think we might as well scrap these. I'll scrap everything but the 13, because we just got better reliability ones. Let me actually, yeah, okay. So it's 79. Let's scrap all but 2 of them, which seems a little bit weird, but I'm just going to do it. So we'll scrap all but 2, because we don't really need them. They're not going to get into the war in time. 79 is pretty good. We have 1 coastal submarine at 38. That one is going to be scrapped. We'll accept. We'll accept. It's 560. Oh! Oh, we have an actual battle here. Is that because it's at night? Okay, when is it day? It's getting to be daytime soon. There's actual sound. Stormy sounds. So I'm guessing that conditions, sea state limits ship speed. 28 knots is not bad. But we are allowed to take off and launch and scout. Okay. I actually like the scouting pattern that they have put out for me. The only thing I might not need to do is scout as heavily to the south, due south, because that is closer to our air base. Although that's also a reason to scout there so that we make sure our airbase can attack whatever we see. Yeah, I think I'll go max and then okay. That looks good to me. It's also nice that I don't have to redo anything. Let's also get my torpedo bombers ready to go. Yeah, otherwise let's go. Oh, are these both Nikes? Oh, right. That's awesome. That's very, very, very good. And technically you are patrolling with the... Yeah, technically you're patrolling with the Fjorten, but you will be retasked. So we'll do AI control so that they start zipping ahead. Whoops. Okay, their orders have stuck. Oh, good. They're actually doing it now. Okay, good. All right, so we're ready to go. Okay, it's daytime and now we have control and our scouts are out. Looks like a good web. I want the Fjorten to make an immediate turn to the southeast, east-southeast really, because we have a port that way. I mean, everything to me points to Fjorten go to the east. She'll be better protected. She'll be closer to the shore by the mines. However, let the Nikes run loose. The airplanes are all out there. We'll see what they find. I'll even make it... I think we're going to push towards the port of Cagliari. So we'll move like this. Which is pretty much the opposite direction as the direction we'll go when we're launching aircraft. But that's okay. Oh my gosh. I am going to just launch everything in that. And by everything I mean half. Not everything, but actually half of everything. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do it. We're going to launch half. We'll have half available. But this is, I imagine this is actually the main fleet. We'll find out very soon. I do like having some escorts with me, but I really don't like the screen formation. And these are American ships. We know, I just have a strong feeling that there's carriers out there somewhere. And that's really what we ought to be gunning for. But we'll try to take these destroyers out first. And in the meantime, we'll... You know what, maybe if this is really just two... If it really is just two destroyers, we can stick our light cruisers on them. Yeah, they are faster than us. But let's just scout like where they are coming from. Let our destroyers... we don't really need to engage them. We can just chase them with our light cruisers. Our torpedo bombers are coming. Eventually. There they go. Oh, okay, those are just the destroyers still. I'm not really expecting our destroyers are going to do anything. Oh, we got some good distance out here, though. Okay, let's see. Are they going to engage? I think that they do see them. They look like they're beelining. Okay. Bit of an overkill, but that's okay. So in the meantime, it is an opportunity for us to close in, which we will do. We got some good practice, I'm going to pretend, but we otherwise apparently didn't hit anything. Alright, these guys are already suffering from speeds, so... And no aircraft have attacked us yet, as far as I could tell. So you know what? We're probably just in the clear. I guess there are not any other enemy ships. We're just really fighting 2 destroyers. It's very sad to me. So our flying boats are going to go give it a shot now. Oh, we actually have some torpedo bombers there too. I kind of wonder what bomb loads they're running. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, these are medium bombers. Oh my gosh. Well, taking any kind of hits on a destroyer is probably going to ruin their day. You know what? Yeah, I do want to launch those. I mean, 3 bomb hits apiece. It's gonna... Somebody's hurting right now. I don't know whom. We have terrible gunnery. Man, they're right there. Okay, there we go, finally. Get some hits. I had to be careful about torpedoes, of course, so... What? Off-burn problems with temperamental engines. Oh no, not those temperamental engines. Being temperamental again. Certainly don't want that. I'm gonna try to stay out of effective torpedo range. Yeah, we should be just mopping these guys up, though. I don't know which one of these took the bomb hits. They're both, you know, I mean, hey, I would like to score this as a victory so that the American people back in their cozy little suburban households and their fancy lives, I want them to know that this war is real. The Austro-Hungarian people are suffering, so must the Americans. By sinking 2 destroyers. Probably eating a fancy meal with some baked beans and whatever barbecue food. Those fancy Americans. Anyway, this is a pretty nonsense episode. Nonsense battle, really. I mean, this is like a joke. We have like a real fleet out fighting destroyers. Paulding looks like it's down, so we'll see if we can get the Decatur. Look, it's all the while my light cruisers have been putzing along. So this must not have been the one hit by a bomb. Yeah, already sunk. Okay, well let's speed this up then. We're closing. Even our light cruisers are getting close. Are they like heading towards what? I don't know where they're heading towards. we actually have air bases down here, or are they returning? I think they're actually just returning. Oh no, don't get your signals confused. I don't know who would even give you signals that would confuse you this far away. An errant naval transmission. Oh, I mean, look, we've gone this far. At this point, we might as well chase him down. Look at all those torpedoes we're launching. Oh, we got him. Okay, that's good enough. We'll go home. Poor guy. He's like, I just want to be left alone. That was it. That was literally an entire strike force against 2 destroyers. Oh, man. We won, but probably only barely with aircraft losses. Yeah, whatever. It's a Pyrrhic victory, if you ask me. Fleet morale is shaken. Okay, we have radar and electronics. That's interesting. We'll probably have to put that up to high. Alright, you know what? There is one angle I have not taken. I rarely take, but I think it is time to do this. Kind of in desperation mode here. So let's work on getting an AMC out there. I don't think these can have, yeah. Does not need any AA, no. Get your nonsense AA out of here. Don't really care about the guns on this thing because I don't want it to really fight. I want it to just be a strategic nuisance, which means mines and torpedoes. Why torpedoes? Because actually, if we do get into a fight, I want to just use torpedoes. Good. She's good. Don't you think 16 knots maybe? Okay, 15. Fine, 15. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, okay, 6,000. Oh, okay. I can just get away with less tubes then. Awesome. Yeah, I'll take 50 mines. I am sure I want to use coal, because it just doesn't matter to me. I think it also does help limit, like, the restrictions. Yeah. Like, if you're being blockaded, which we were, and are not anymore, so that's nice, but this thing is going to be, it's going to cause a lot of problems for anybody. I actually don't think we need the submerged mounts. Because you're not going to have a chance to reload anyway. Just get rid of those. Okay, that actually brought down the total cost quite a lot too, by 10%. Yeah, you know what? I think this looks good. This looks great. Can we put seaplane hangars on these things? Oh my gosh, we can? Cost didn't even go up that much. Huh. Okay, cool. We can now have these things launch their own floatplane scouts. Hey, that's pretty sweet. Okay, cool. The Kaiser and Elizabeth. Fair enough. I don't care. Get her done, and let's build her. So these are pretty expensive, but they only take 4 months to build. So yeah, give me 12. Decline. Accept. Accept. I didn't really want to accept this one, but we need the victory points. Plus, we have 2 trusty Nike classes out here, so it's a pretty good fleet for battle. It's going to be nighttime soon. That's good. It is, yeah, it's winter. So basically, this is the 1 minute of daylight that we're going to have. It's going to be like perpetual darkness. It's getting dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, we have now control of our own ship. Gonna start bringing them back. I'm not interested in actually fighting. Let the aircraft do the job. That's what I say. Get us closer to port. Is this convoy defense though? Like, what the heck is going on here? It is a convoy defense. Well, it's a convoy defense where we don't know where our convoy is. It's always an awkward moment. And they're over here. Okay, very good. No. Aw. But still a victory for us because they didn't sink enough. Oh my gosh, they had 5 capital ships. 2 light carriers, 5 cruisers. My goodness, boy, are we lucky. Look at, they were so close to us. Oh my gosh, they were very, very, very close. Might as well take a moment to look at the German ships. Yeah, that's ugly. And that's really not much better. The heck is this garbage? This is horrible. I wish these guys would take this fleet into the Mediterranean so I could fight it. But anyways, so look how close we were to like certain destruction. Yikes. Instead, we got very lucky. I'll take it. I know, I hear you people. Advanced Director. This is the important news. Okay, well, let's see. We're actually getting more enemy merchants sunk now that I think that is due to the non-coastal submarines. I'm not sure how it works. So, I'm thinking that there was some adjustments made under the hood. Coastal submarines don't seem to be as effective now, and medium submarines. So, a coastal submarine, the reason why I would go with them is not because I know medium submarines are more effective, but are they twice as effective? In this case, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Like, we have 11 submarines, 11, we already lost one, huh? 11 medium range and 22 non-medium range. I'm not going to count the low reliability ones. So that's exactly even. Like, that's a... So are we being more than doubly effective? I think we are. In which case, that kind of points to, yes, medium submarines are more than doubly effective. They cost twice as much. That's why I normally don't get them. Because unless they're double, you know, I mean, it's cost efficiency thing. Oh, wow, we got a battle outside of Gibraltar. I am not a big fan of this. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Teleporting ships. Alright, up to squad max we go. Take off AI control. Squad max. Let's blunder right on into them. Who is firing? Do they have a light cruiser? Is that what's going on? Because none of their destroyers... I'm not worried about their destroyers firing. Are we in range now? Alright, well anyways, let's go. Swing into action. The pincer move. Look at it. It's kind of... I'm not doing this intentionally, but it's kind of like we're acting in an ultra-coordinated hive mind maneuver. I think we can win this one. The jaws of death are narrowing in on them, or on us, I don't know. I mean, that Paulding's not not so happy. Oof. Okay. Oh, Paulding's really going after it, huh? What the heck is going on? Oh man, we lost one. Alright, we'll focus on this Paulding then, which is probably dead. What the hell is she doing? My good God. What? And by the way, pretty awesome action by the Paulding. Just going after all of us. So we'll peel off here. Look, we've done our job. 24? I think 24. Turn together, what the heck? Okay, that looks good. Like this Paulding cannot still be working. It must be sinking, right? It's still shelling out lead. Well, it's going down now, I think, but that is a lot of shells to be just stomaching. Feels like it's just taking them, though. This is 2 destroyers, right? What the heck? Oh, yeah, you detached to pick up survivors, I forgot. So in a destroyer versus destroyer 1-for-1, I'm going to be okay with that because we have the merchants untouched so far. Well, we only have 3-inch guns. Could explain it. Oh, God. Oh, the massacre. Okay. Let's scurry back to our transports. And call this battle to a close, hopefully. I don't know where we're destined for. Yeah, we'll make landfall here. Sounds good. Okay, good. Why isn't the battle ending? Okay, should be a good victory for us because they didn't take out any of our merchants. So a 1-for-1 exchange, that's okay. Our destroyers are used to being lost. Oh, good, good. This is the first I've seen of that. I wonder if their unrest levels were reset. I think at this point we do have to take peace whenever we can get it. Ah, the O'Donnell, no! Fuel shortage in Germany. Okay, that's why I have coal-firing ships. So it is a pretty interesting knockdown, drag-out war. I have no idea how this is going to go, and I have to warn everyone. It's possible. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible with unrest level 10 and onward that I will be deposed. Basically, the game will end. Now, if that happens, I'm okay with it. We'll end the series. But I wanted to prep everyone that that's a possibility. I'm pushing things into the red. We can blow an engine now. So, hopefully not. I think that we'll end up coming out ahead. Yeah. Let's see how these AMCs do. I probably should just build the crap out of them. Oh my gosh, I forgot I built 12. My goodness, when those hit, those are going to be painful. I think that those are going to make a big difference. We'll see though. Maybe, I mean, it'll be a way for us to kind of measure, are these worth building? Because I normally don't build them. Anyway, we'll wrap it up here. So for now, thanks for watching, stay safe, and until the next one, take care.